say the bull crap about Kid and Mason fight. All right. Number one, yes, we want to fight Mason, and yes, we will fight Mason, according to Golden Boy and them. But Golden Boy had bigger plans. So yes, Mason offered us $1 million, or their team over there offered $1 million for us to fight. But Golden Boy offered us a 5-year deal for $5 million. Guaranteed 5 years employment, guaranteed we'll be fighting for its title soon. What would you pick? Alright, so we got the Greg Hackett's and all them saying all that nonsense they don't know about. Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table. A deal for $5 million on the table. And the team that's offering is saying nah. So I had a choice. Are we going this side for $1 million, or we going this side for $5 million? And the $5 million, that's just the minimum. That ain't even everything. That's just the minimum. So y'all can believe whatever y'all want. I thank you to the fans that's been following us. We appreciate y'all. And I really don't like putting money business out there, but I figured I'd clear the rumors.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. It's interesting to me that Floyd Sr. used the term we several times. He said, yes, we received an offer so that we can fight Abdullah Mason for $1 million. He said we. Did y'all hear that? He said Golden Boy Promotions offered us a 5-year, $5 million deal. So the fight with Abdullah Mason, who their team was reaching out to the Schofields and obviously Golden Boy for the $1 million to fight, they obviously turned that down to continue their deal with De La Hoya, 5-year, $5 million contract. I just wanted to make sure that we heard that part.
Alright, so we got the Greg Hackett's and all them saying all that nonsense they don't know about. Oh, he ducked 2.5 now because I have $5 million on the table.
Stop right there. I'm going to stop it there because that's really where I was getting at. He said the Greg Hackett's of the world. Shout out to my man, my guy from Philly, my homie, Greg Hackett. He said the Greg Hackett's of the world is talking about things that they don't know about, talking about we ducked $2.5 million offer. He said, nah, I had $5 million on it. So what I'm trying to get at is he keeps talking, referring to we, and then he start interchangeably using the word I when it was time to talk about the money part. And that's the issue that I have with everything that you heard him say. What does he mean, I? He's not the one fighting. He's not the fighter. He's not the professional boxer. His son is. What does he mean, we were offered to fight Abdullah Mason? He's not the one getting in the ring, taking punches to the head and to the body. He's not the one that have to sacrifice emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically to train day in and day out. His son is the fighter, the professional boxer. See, that's the part that bothers me about these fathers. Not all of the fathers, but most of them who have these sons that they bring into the amateur boxing programs all across this country, use other people's expertise as trainers to help train and teach their sons. And then when their sons are good enough, they take all of the credit as the father, as if they're the ones who trained, as if they're the ones who literally managed the careers of their sons. And then all of a sudden, the son goes to another level in popularity and fame and just a little bit more money. The father takes up all of the shine. You see more of the fathers in interviews. You see more of the fathers on YouTube platforms. And I'm talking about small channels, medium channels, and even large channels. When we talk about boxing media, you see these fathers all up in the videos dancing. You see these fathers disrespecting other professional boxers, even though they have never done it before. And if they have, they've had limited careers, but they're doing more talking than the actual fighter, the professional boxer. That's the part that bothers me, and we're going to speak on it right now. Hey, Floyd! Is it about Kid Austin or is it about Q? I wish Floyd Sr., with all that talking that he does, I wish one day he would click the link here and come talk to me. I have some questions I want to ask this guy. I mean, I really do. I mean, even Flatbush said it in the live chat right now. These guys won't click the link. They won't accept my invitation to come here so that I can talk to them and ask them some tough questions. Because the questions that I ask are actually answers that the fans just want to know. That's it. It's like when it was time to talk about the money part. You just heard him. He said, I took the $5 million dip. It's not about you. Floyd Sr., wife beater, woman beater. It's not about you. It's about your son, the fighter, the professional boxer. Now let's speak on this $5 million that he was talking about. First and foremost, Kid Austin had been locked into a deal with Oscar De La Hoya for a little while now. They didn't just sign with Oscar De La Hoya yesterday in Golden Boy Promotions. That's all I'm saying. And let's break down this $5 million, right? Kid Austin, as a contender, is not fighting once a year like a Ryan Garcia. Now, somebody might say, what does Ryan Garcia have to do with this, Manager Marty? Ryan Garcia has something to do with this because Ryan Garcia is also signed to Golden Boy Promotions. And Ryan Garcia, and we know this is all public record at this point, Ryan Garcia's purses are $1 million. And that's for pay-per-view broadcast competitions. You mean to tell me Golden Boy is paying Kid Austin the same amount that he's paying that he's paying Floyd Schofield Jr.? Absolutely not. The point that I'm making is Ryan Garcia has more popularity and sell way more tickets and pay-per-views than a Floyd Schofield Jr., aka Kid Austin. He's more proven, so he should get paid more. But Kid Austin is not proven. He's just a contender. In fact, if you break it down, Ryan Garcia can fight once a year and still receive a $1 million purse. You think Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya is paying Floyd Schofield Jr. $1 million for 5 years when he's only fighting one time a year? Absolutely not. At minimum, Floyd Schofield is actually going to fight maybe 2 or 3 times a year. He's still a contender. 2 times a year, at least. So that's really $500,000 per fight. If it's true, which is my next point, Floyd Sr., I challenge you to something because I know you listen to my podcast. And I know you do because you stole 2 of my talking points when you were talking about Snack and Shakur Stevenson. But I'm going to talk about that another time. The point that I'm making with you, Floyd Sr., because I know you're listening, and how else do we know that he listens to this podcast? It's because he threatened to sue me based off of something that he saw on this channel. Okay, now that we got that out the way, Floyd Sr., since you talking about money, since you talking about purses, since you're being extremely detailed with the actual numbers of $5 million of compensation for your son and you for 5 years from Golden Boy, show the paperwork. I'm challenging everybody that talks about purses. Show the paperwork. Hey, I don't care if you're a content creator. If you say that this particular fighter is going to make X amount of dollars, show the paperwork. That's my new challenge in 2025 and beyond. If you are a journalist or a reporter, I don't care if you Mike Coppinger, Dan Raphael, Michael Benson, Jake Donovan, I don't care who you are. If you talk about the fighters and you put their professional boxing contract obligations and their numbers that they're going to, quote unquote, be compensated for, show the paperwork. We don't go by hearsay on this channel because, as I quote, hearsay is heresy. Show the paperwork. So Floyd Schofield, Sr., if your son is really signed to Golden Boy under a $5 million 5-year contract, show the paperwork.